Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. President Lee Jae-myung held a press conference to mark his first year in office at the Blue House on Monday. He laid out his administration's key priorities for year 2, which included plans to boost Korea's competitiveness in high-tech industries, while ensuring that growth is shared more broadly across regions and businesses of different sizes. On foreign and security policy, Lee pledged tangible progress on revising the Korea-US Nuclear Cooperation Agreement, regaining wartime operational control, and introducing nuclear-powered submarines. The president's opening remarks were followed by a wide-ranging question-and-answer session covering the economy, diplomacy, and domestic issues. SK hynix is set to supply advanced memory components for Nvidia's Vera-Rubin artificial intelligence supercomputers, Vera CPUs, RTX Spark-powered PCs, and Jetson for robotics platforms. The two companies announced a multi-year technology partnership on Monday that also includes integrating artificial intelligence directly into semiconductor design and fabrication. Under the agreement, the South Korean chipmaker will utilize Nvidia's KOSDAQ libraries and Physics Nemo framework to accelerate its engineering simulations and workflows. SK hynix will adopt Nvidia's Omniverse and QOP platforms to build digital twins of its production facilities, moving closer toward fully autonomous manufacturing operations. Panic selling swept through Korea's financial markets on Monday, dragging the benchmark KOSPI down to 7,484.41, a fall of 8.29% from the previous session. The KOSDAQ also tumbled more than 9%, while circuit breakers were triggered on both markets, halting trading for 20 minutes. Pressure also persisted in the currency market, with the $1 exchange rate opening at 1,552.21, marking the highest opening level since the global financial crisis in 2009. It then closed regular trading at 1,535.1. Meanwhile, the Bank of Korea and the Ministry of Finance and Economy warned they would not tolerate disorderly market moves that stray from underlying fundamentals. Chinese President Xi Jinping is making his first visit to North Korea in 7 years for a 2-day state visit. This marks his first trip to North Korea since June 2019, and his first face-to-face summit with regime leader Kim Jong-un in 9 months. According to Chinese state media, Kim personally greeted Xi and his wife, Peng Niwian, at Pyongyang International Airport. The two leaders shook hands after she stepped off the plane to red carpet treatment, and flowers presented by North Korean children. Welcome banners hailed Xi's visit and the invincible friendship between the two countries. Ahead of the visit, she contributed to a front-page article in North Korea's ruling party newspaper, the Rodong-sinmun, to call for closer strategic coordination between Beijing and Pyongyang, deeming their friendship unbreakable. U.S. President Donald Trump said in a social media post on Monday that Israel and Iran must stop shooting immediately as Israel and Iran have been trading fire on Sunday and into Monday. Iran warned Monday that the U.S. would bear responsibility for any escalation in the Middle East caused by Israel. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghaei said during a press briefing that recent developments had cast a shadow over ongoing negotiations with Washington. This comes as the Israeli Defense Forces said it has completed a large-scale strike targeting strategic defense systems in Iran. The Israeli military said the fighting could continue for several more days and that it remains prepared for a prolonged campaign. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.